Welcome to Greed. Your host, the one and only Mr. Jerry Springer.
Thank you. Hello and welcome. This is not a game. It is Greed. 5 people playing for £1 million. All they have to do is answer 8 questions correctly. Until a few moments ago, they had never met before. At first, they will be a team, but soon they will try and knock each other off, trying to keep the money for themselves. You'll see as we go. Let's begin. Let's get greedy. Welcome, if you would please introduce yourself.
Sarah Price.
Full-time mother from Newport.
David Wilson.
Sales executive from Tor Point, Cornwall.
Alison Little.
Nurse from Ashington.
Hamid Ghafour.
Chartered accountant from Manchester.
Colette Lamb.
Designer from London.
Chris Gill.
Plumber, Tyler from Huddersfield.
Yes, welcome to all of you. As you can see, there are 6 of you here, but I must tell you only 5 of you get to play. So we're going to have an eliminator question. I'm now going to ask you a question that has a numerical answer. As soon as you know the answer, punch in the correct number in the keyboard in front of you. The one who is closest to the correct answer will be our team leader. The next 4 closest will be members of the team. The one who has the number that is furthest away, unfortunately, will have to go home. Maybe you'll appear on a later show. Okay, here comes the question. How many countries entered the preliminary competition to qualify for the 2002 FIFA World Cup Finals? How many countries entered the preliminary competition to qualify for the 2002 FIFA World Cup Finals? Time's up. The correct answer is 198. Okay, let's see who is closest to the correct answer. Congratulations, Hamid. 200, very close. Take our seat as the leader. Okay, the next closest is Alison, 110. Congratulations. Our next team player will be David, 100. We're down to 3. Our next team player will be Chris, 56. Okay, we're down to Sarah and Colette. One of you 2 will play the game, will make the team. The other will go home. It is Sarah! Congratulations, you get to play. Okay, Colette, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll see you again at some future date, but have a nice trip home.
Thank you.
Okay, let's play Greed. Okay, honey, congratulations. This is your team for Greed, and this is what you will be playing for. The Tower of Greed starts at £5,000, then we go up to £10,000, then £25,000, and £50,000. If you get the 4th question correct, then we are into the really big money at £100,000. After that, it's $250,000, then $500,000, and finally, if you survive, it is £1 million. Okay, first of all, congratulations on being a leader. You apparently know pretty much about football. If you were that close with the answer, you were only 2 up.
Big supporter of Liverpool.
I see. A big supporter of Liverpool. Well, you lost the crowd there. Nice going. Okay, it says here that your wedding in Pakistan, you had 500 guests, and it lasted 4 days?
It was a typical traditional Asian do, so it was a good laugh.
Oh, so the weddings normally last that long?
Well, traditional one, yes.
Yes. How long do the marriages last?
Well, it's still going. I've got two
Past
kids.
4 days.
So,
2 kids.
yeah,
Wonderful. Congratulations
not bad.
to you. Good. Okay, now, as the leader, you have 2 responsibilities that I need to tell you about. The first is, during the course of the game, I will be asking your teammates a question. Every time they answer, you have to either accept their answer or you can change it. Because whatever you do, your answer is the one that counts. If you are right, you all get the money. If you are wrong, everybody loses everything they've got, and you go home with nothing. Okay, that's your responsibility. It is also your responsibility to decide whether or not you go up to the next level. Because you can stop at any time and say, you know what, I'm satisfied with the money we have now, and that'll be it.
Sure.
But if you go up, you risk losing it all.
Sure.
Your decision, okay? All your teammates can see you, but they can't see each other, and they're not allowed to talk to each other. When I ask a question, everybody's on their own.
Okay.
And you're on your own in terms of the decisions you make, okay? Good. Okay. The first question I will ask of Sarah. Sarah, congratulations being part of the team. It says here, you love to snorkel in the bath.
Yeah.
What? I don't want to get personal, but what are you looking for?
Well, I've never really had the money to go and do it in the Mediterranean, so the next best thing is to fill the bath with little pebbles and stuff.
I hope you get help. No, but here we go. I'm going to ask you the first question, which is worth £5,000. We're ready to play now, okay? Here is the £5,000 question. Who is the canine sidekick of the cartoon character Dick Dastardly? Is it Scooby-Doo, Lassie, Huckleberry Hound, Muttley?
I'm positive it's Muttley.
You are positive it is
Yeah.
Muttley. Hamid, do you accept her answer?
I'm positive it's Muttley as well.
You are as well. For £5,000, is Muttley correct? It is. This is easy. This is, £995,000 short of £1 million. Okay, each of you so far has £1,000. Want to move up to the next level?
Please, yes.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You're not even looking around for waves of the head. You're going for £10,000. Okay, Chris, you're going to get the £10,000 question. Oh no. Chris, it says here you dislike loud Americans.
What's all that about? All that, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo?
How you doing? You doing okay? Good. Here we go. For £10,000, which of these is not one of the 7 deadly sins? Gluttony, lust, murder, sloth. Which is not one of the 7 deadly sins?
I'd have a guess at gluttony.
Do you accept his answer, or
I disagree.
you want to change it?
Yes.
What do you want to change it to?
Murder.
You want to change it to murder. Yours is the answer that counts.
Yeah.
If you're wrong, everybody loses everything. But
that's-
you're confident. For £10,000, is murder correct? It is. Congratulations. Okay, now the question comes, do you want to continue? You want to go for £25,000, or are you satisfied with the $10,000, $2,000 for each of you?
Okay, we're going to go 25.
You're going 25.
Yeah.
Okay, someone could use the 2,000 there, but you want to keep
No,
going.
I'm going 25.
You're going to risk it.
Yeah.
David, this falls to you. It says here that your dream is to win an Oscar.
Isn't it everybody's dream to win an Oscar?
Are you an actor?
Not really, no.
Well, you don't have much of a chance, buddy.
Yeah, but if I didn't have the responsibilities of a family and what have you, I'd like to go to RADA and...
Oh, I see.
Perhaps. It's a dream.
Okay, here we go. A £25,000 question. The slogan "Tell Sid" was associated with the privatization of which industry? Rail, electricity, water, gas, steel.
I think it's rail.
You think it's rail. Hamid, do you want to accept his answer? Do you want to change it? Hamid, you have to answer.
I want to change it.
You want to change it. Now comes the tougher part. What do you want to change it to?
To gas.
You're changing it to gas.
Yeah.
For 25,000 pounds. Is gas correct? Right now, you could use some oxygen. Forget the gas.
Use some oxygen, they're going to lynch me if I get this wrong.
This is, see, that's it. This is the decision you have to make. You have to make another one now. You saw that was close. Do you want to try for 50,000 pounds and risk what's been won so far?
Signals I'm getting is go up, so I'll go up.
You go for it.
Yeah.
You're going for it. Okay, you're going to go on to the 50,000 pound question. Before we do, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll see how you do.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We're going to get greedy. Welcome back to Greed. And where we stand now, Hamid, who is the leader of this fine team, you all have 25,000 pounds, and you have decided that you want to go for 50,000 with the next question, which means each of you would have 10,000. The person who will answer the question worth 50,000 pounds is Allison. Allison, it says here, on your wedding night, your husband stayed in the pub watching football.
Yes. At about 10 o'clock, I went up to the hotel bedroom to get ready, and he said, I'll just watch Match of the Day and I'll catch you up. And I must have fallen asleep. All these Scotsmen kept him in the bar till about 5, drinking whiskey.
Oh, are you still married to him? Here we go. I'm going to ask you the question for 50,000 pounds. Here is the question. What was the name of the first Carry On film? Carry On Constable, Carry On Doctor, Carry On Sergeant, Carry On Nurse, Carry On Teacher. For 50,000 pounds. Allison, which one was it?
It's a guess, but I'd go for Carry On Nurse.
You think it's Carry On Nurse? She admits it's a guess, but Hamid, it's your decision. You either accept her answer or you change it. If you change it, you have to change it to the right one.
Changing it.
You're changing it. You're a confident man, Hamid. You're also going to be a very disliked man if you are wrong. What do you think?
Carry On Sergeant.
You think it's Carry On Sergeant. That's the answer. Let's find out. For 50,000 pounds, is Carry On Sergeant correct? It is! Oh! You're unbelievable. You are very nice. Is this something that happens because your weddings last 4 days? You've got to try this. Okay. Now let's recap where everyone is. Your team is 50,000 pounds, which obviously means among the 5 of you, you each have 10,000 pounds. So now we move up, the rules change a bit because the next prize is worth 100,000 pounds. And I'm going to ask you in a second whether or not you want to go for the 100,000 pounds or take the 50 that you now have. To make it a little bit easier, let me tell you, there's a couple of rule changes. First, I'm going to tell you the subject matter ahead of time of the question. So that'll give you an idea of how confident you'll be. I'm also going to tell you that from now on, all the questions will require 4 answers, and each one of you will give one of them. There'll be a multiple choice of 6, 7, 8, or 9 up there. You've got to give 4 of them, okay? That's how the rules change. So, with that in mind, let us now reveal the category for the 100,000 pound question. It is chart-topping pop. Chart-topping pop. That is the subject of the 100,000 pound question. Do you want to go for it? Or take the 10,000 you each have now and go home?
We'll go for it.
You're going for it?
Yeah.
There is, so you're going, to try to win 20,000 pounds each. But there is one other little change now that I didn't tell you about. And that is you're about to meet a new friend. Well, maybe he's not quite a friend, but he's going to make some of you greedy. He is called the Terminator. This is where greed really kicks in. The computer is going to choose one of you at random. If you are chosen, I will give you 5,000 pounds, which will be yours to keep, whatever else happens in the game. Now, all you have to do is challenge one of the other members of your team to a one-question showdown. The winner will stay in the game and grabs the loser's share, whatever that ultimately would have been. The loser goes home with nothing. Okay, now we start getting greedy. But who will be chosen? Let's see. Oh, Sarah, it is you. You are chosen. I'm going to hand you 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds if you decide to challenge any one of your teammates, including Hamid if you want. 5,000 pounds. And you will get that person's share if you win the showdown. What do you say?
Okay, I'm going to say, sorry, Chris, I'm going to challenge you.
Oh, she's challenging Chris. You've been challenged. Join me in the Terminator Zone. Now let me explain the rules. First of all, you get your 5,000 pounds. I promised you that. That's yours. You can keep that, whatever else happens. All right, now I'm going to ask you a question. As soon as I ask you that question, as soon as you know the answer, you hit your buzzer. The first one to hit has to answer immediately. If the answer is correct, you win the other person's share of whatever the final winnings are. The loser goes home with nothing. Got it? Okay. Here is the question. Which breed of cat has varieties called Seal Point, Chocolate Point, and Blue Point? Chris?
Person.
You didn't answer quick enough. That means you lose? I'm sorry. Sarah? Well, Chris didn't answer in time, so he loses, but even the answer he gave when he did give one was wrong. The correct answer is Siamese. You win his shares, you get to continue the game. Congratulations. Okay, we can see how tough the Terminator is. All right, congratulations, Sarah. Now you, Hamid, has said that you want to go for the 100,000 pound question. Let me tell you what you're playing for. Now that Sarah has Chris's share, plus the 5,000 she got for taking up the Terminator challenge, she'll be playing for 45,000 pounds. The rest of you will be playing for 20,000 pounds. Okay, you've decided to go for this question, which is chart-topping pop. Here is the 100,000 pound question. Which four of the following pop groups come from Sweden? Aha, Europe, Aqua, ABBA, Roxette, Ace of Base. Which four of the following pop groups come from Sweden? Sarah, before you answer the question, I'm going to give you, Hamid, a freebie card. This is what it means. Anytime, starting now, till the end of the game, you can use that card once to have us eliminate one incorrect answer, which will make the choice easier. You see 6 possibilities there. We will eliminate one of the incorrect ones if you want to use that card. You may want to save it till later in the game when there's more money involved. You want to use it now or later?
I'll use it now.
You will use it now. Okay. Well, there you go. Aha has been eliminated. There are now 4 correct answers there out of the 5. For 100,000 pounds, Sarah, choose the first one.
Okay, I'm pretty certain Roxette are Swedish.
You say Roxette. What say you, David?
ABBA.
You choose ABBA. Alison?
Aqua.
You choose Aqua. And Hamid?
Ace of base.
You say Ace of base. You are the leader, so you may change if you choose any one of those answers.
I'm happy. I'm
You
happy with
accept
those.
the 4.
Yeah.
Okay. For £100,000, is ABBA correct? Yes. Is Roxette correct? Is Ace of base correct? Yes. Okay. Before we go to Aqua to find out if that is correct and you win £100,000, I'm going to give you a chance to get out of all of this. I will offer you £10,000 right now. You can. This is real money. It's even been used. It's wrinkled. Can't even get new notes anymore. It's yours. And we'll just all go home now. You'll split up the money among you. But, here, hold it. It's wonderful. Don't keep it yet. If you give it back to me, that means you're confident that Aqua is correct and you'll go for the 100,000. What is it? Are you so sure? You're getting too kind. I don't know yet. Well,
Getting a bit worried, Joe.
you getting worried?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
You're going for it? 10,000 back. Okay. You know the stakes. For £100,000, is Aqua correct? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. You just seem to have known everything up to now. This could have been yours. Gosh, see, that's what happens. You get greedy. Of course, that's the name of the game. You all been wonderful, but you know the rules. You took the gamble, and you lost. Well, obviously, the correct answer was the other one, Europe. There you go. Good luck to you all. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, we're going to find some more contestants who want to get greedy.
The Daily Star. Sponsors of greed.
How's your mum and dad?
I moved out last month.
The Daily Star. Sponsors of greed.
Welcome back. Boy, what a game we just had. You know, they were so close to £100,000, just one answer away, but that's the risk you take when you go for the big money. Okay, we have a new team now. Let's find out if they're ready to get greedy. Nice to have you all with us, and let's find out who you are.
Lawrence Westgate.
I'm an acupuncturist from Liverpool.
Dawn Brown.
Sales manager from Aldershot.
George Baxter.
I'm a lecturer from Bury in Lancashire.
Jane Simpson.
I'm an artist from Louth in Lincolnshire.
Andrew Fry.
I'm a training and development manager from Cardiff.
Pamela Anderson.
I'm a scientist from West Sussex.
Nice. Boy, how a quiz show can make you look different, you know? Okay, welcome to all 6 of you. As you know, only 5 of you get to play. So I am now going to ask you a question. It has a numerical answer. As soon as I ask it, as soon as you know the answer, you punch in the right number. The one who is closest to the correct answer gets to be our team leader. The next 4 closest get to be members of the team. And the one who is furthest away, unfortunately, has to go home. Okay, are you ready? Here is the question. In how many countries around the world is the television show Baywatch currently broadcast? In how many countries around the world is the television show Baywatch currently broadcast? Okay, Pamela, if you don't get this one right, there's something wrong. Okay, let's find out who is the closest to the correct answer. The correct answer is 142. Who is the closest? Jane, 100. You are our team leader. Congratulations. Our next closest is Lawrence, 96. Please have a seat. The next team player will be George at 59. George, your seat's over there. There you go. 3 left. Our next team player will be Andrew. I can't believe this. Oh, no. Okay, one of you will get to play with the team and be on in this game, and one of you, of course, will have to go home, maybe appear on a future show. The question was, in how many countries around the world is the television show Baywatch currently broadcast? Can Pamela Anderson possibly have gotten this wrong? Let's find out. Who will play? Oh, Dawn, you win. Dawn, you play. Pamela Anderson, watch your own show, but thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay, let's play Greed. Jane, congratulations, and this is your team for Greed, and this is what you will be playing for. You start at 5,000 pounds, hopefully keep climbing the Tower of Greed. When you reach 100,000 pounds, you meet the first of 3 Terminators, where the chance comes to get rid of some of the team. Then hopefully it's onward and upward to the top prize of £1 million. Jane, congratulations. You have a lot of responsibility here. I should tell you, it says here, though, that if you won $1 million, well, what would you do if you won the £1 million?
Well, the first thing I'd do would be to buy a villa, I think, in Florence, and go and just sculpt.
Okay, Jane, let me explain to you what your responsibilities are, though, as the team leader. The first is, when I ask questions of the other members of your team, it is always up to you to either accept their answer or to change it. Whatever answer you give me is the one that counts. If it's right, you all share the money. If it's wrong, you lose everything, all of you do, and you go home. It's a lot of responsibility. The second responsibility you have, it's only your decision as to whether or not you climb the ladder to the higher numbers. You can always decide to stop where the game is, take the money you have and go home. Or you can try to risk it all and move up. It's always your decision, okay? You can't talk to the members of the team. They're not allowed to talk to each other. You have to make the decision yourself, okay? All right. Now, the first question will be for 5,000 pounds, and that's going to be, I'll ask that of Dawn. Dawn, if you won $1 million, you said you'd pack your husband's bags. Well, I am getting more material from my other show.
As he said to me before I actually came to film the show today, was, look, if you don't win £1 million, don't come home. And I said, well, you know, don't worry, because if I did win £1 million, I wouldn't be coming home.
All right. Oh, okay, Dawn, we'll find out how close you get. We're going to start with a 5,000-pound question. This is the 5,000-pound question. Which spirit is traditionally mixed with tomato juice to make a Bloody Mary cocktail? Brandy, gin, vodka, whiskey.
I'm actually not very sure on that, but I think it's vodka.
You think it's vodka. Jane, do you accept your answer, or do you want to change it?
I'm positive it's vodka.
You're a positive. You haven't had any so far today?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, you will keep the answer. Is vodka correct? It is 5,000 pounds. question now is, do you want to go on or take the 5,000 pounds that you have?
I'm going on.
Okay, you want to go on to 10,000 pounds. That responsibility initially will fall on you, Andrew. Your most prized possession, it says here, are your tattoos.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Where do you have them?
Oh, that would be telling, Jerry. But I've got a couple on the arms, on the back, going down the side of the leg, and somewhere else as well.
Oh. Well, you may get some calls from some viewers after the show. Of course, if you lose, no one will be interested. All right. Andrew, here we go. Here is the 10,000 pound question. In marketing terms, which of the following is not classified as white goods? Fridge, video, cooker, washing machine.
This has got to be a guess. I'm going to go for video.
You say video. Jane, you know video as well as vodka?
Yes.
You're good on your V's.
Yeah. Very good at these.
Okay, you think video is correct?
I have all the vices. Yeah.
You have all, which is the V also.
That's true.
Okay. 10,000 pounds, is video correct? It is! You got 10,000 pounds. That means you all have split 5 ways. Of course, you all have 2,000 pounds. Jane, I have to ask you, do you want to go for 25,000 pounds? Right now, you could walk off, and every one of you has 2,000 in the pocket. Of course, 2,000 isn't going to get you to your villa.
No, it isn't, is it? It probably wouldn't even buy me enough play. I think we'll play on.
You're going on. All right. You're going on for 25,000 pounds, which means each of you will be playing for 5,000 personally. George, the responsibility initially will fall on you. You had a pretty funny story here to tell. Maybe you can explain it to me. While working in Sri Lanka, you nearly drove into the back of an enormous elephant?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, George?
Really badly parked. Well, I was driving up through the bush. I got off the road and drove up through the bush, and the elephant belonged to a sawmill. Its handler had just gone up the track to find out where the next load of logs were. So it was blocking the whole way, so I just went up there and jammed the brakes on and got out and tried to get it to move.
And the elephant never backed up or...
No.
You wouldn't be here if he
round
did.
at me.
We'd be talking to the elephant. All right, let's find out how... An elephant never forgets. We'll find out how good your memory is. George, here is the 25,000 pound question. Gary Larson created which cartoon series? The Perishers, Hagar, The Far Side, Fred Bassett, Garfield. 25,000 pounds.
It's an educated guess, Jane, but I think it's The Far Side.
You say Far Side. Jane, what sayeth you?
I don't really know the answer to this myself, so...
You don't know the answer yourself. Do you think you want to go with his confidence? He said it was an intelligent guess.
Yeah.
But then you're dealing with a guy who bumps into elephants.
Yeah. He may be a little short-sighted, but...
He's short-sighted, but he's counting on Far Side.
Yeah.
Let's find out. For 25,000 pounds, is The Far Side correct? It is! Good. Oh. Jane, your mouth getting a little dry?
A little.
It gets a little, you know, you watch it at home, it's, you're here, it gets, ooh. Okay. Well, question time. You want to go for 50,000 pounds? Because right now, each of you has 5,000 pounds. Now, that's not pocket change. That's good money. So you're dealing with 5,000 pounds you have now if you quit. You want to go ahead, try for 50,000 pounds? Yeah. I can see the faces there. Most are saying yes. Everyone's looking yes.
Yeah.
George is still thinking about the elephant. Okay. So we come to Lawrence. You've got the burden on the 50,000 pound question. It says here, your fantasy is to play basketball for the LA Lakers.
Yeah, well, either that or to score the winning goal for Everton against Liverpool in the cup final.
Oh. Well, how tall are you?
I'll be a point guard. I'm about 6 foot.
At 6 foot, you'll be an usher.
Yeah.
You better play soccer. Good luck to you. I hope one day your dream comes true. In the meantime, you could be rich. That isn't bad either. Okay, here we go. This is the 50,000-pound question. What is the most common street name in Great Britain? High Street, Station Road, Church Road, Park Road, Green Lane. What is the most common street name in Great Britain for 50,000 pounds? Lawrence?
Again, this is an educated guess, but I think it's High Street.
You say High Street. Jane? What do you think? You going to accept his answer?
I think so, yeah.
You're going to accept it. Okay. For 50,000 pounds, is High Street correct? It is! Oh! Whoa! Huh? Feeling good? Okay. I'm telling you. Get the vodka out. Nice going. Okay. Well, let's see what you all have now. 50,000 pounds. Every one of you had 10,000 pounds. So now we move up to the big money. 100,000 pounds. And the rules are going to change a little bit here. First of all, from now on, every question will have 4 answers, which means each one of you will give one of the 4. I'll make it a little bit easier. From now on, I'm going to tell you the category, the subject matter of the question ahead of time. So that'll help you make your decision as to whether or not you want to go on. The category for your 100,000-pound question, should you choose to go on and take it, is the Big Apple on TV. The Big Apple on TV. Do you want to go on? Or are you satisfied with the 10,000 pounds you now have? I see 2. I see a panic look. I see a don't do it. I love my 10,000 pounds. I'll never see it again. George has still got his head up the elephant. And Lawrence is thinking, I don't know. What do you think, Jane?
I think we might take 10,000 and run.
You're going to take the 10,000 and run? Okay, that's your decision. Congratulations to you. It's been great having you on your show. You won the 10,000 for each of you. Congratulations. When we come back, we're going to take a break now. When we come back, we'll have more people and find out how greedy they are. Stay with us.
The Daily Express. Sponsors of greed. The Daily Express. Sponsors of greed.
Okay, welcome back, and we're now ready, of course, to continue with the game of greed. Let's meet our next contestant. Welcome, and who are you?
David Bailey.
Police officer from Birmingham.
Julie Jewell.
Project Coordinator, County Durham.
Alan Burrows.
Retired baker's roundsman, Boston, Lincolnshire.
Karen Kelly.
Receptionist from Liverpool.
Colin Gregg.
Operations manager from Peterborough.
Sandra Savage.
IT Regional Consultant from Dundee in Scotland.
Well, it's nice to have all of you with us. As you know, there's 6 of you there, only 5 of you get to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you an eliminator question. It has a numerical answer. When I ask the question, you punch in the number as soon as you know the answer. The one who is closest to the correct answer will be our team leader. The next 4 closest will be members of the team and get to play. The one who is furthest away from the correct answer, unfortunately, will have to go home. Okay? Are you ready for the question? Here it is. At the end of 2000, it was estimated that there were how many cinema screens in Great Britain? Please punch in your answer. You must punch one in. We're getting ready. Okay. The correct answer is 2,647. Let's see who among you was the closest. Alan, congratulations, 2598. You're our team leader. Wow, that was awfully close. Very good. The next closest and a member of the team will be Colin, 2,800. Congratulations if you will take your place. The next team member is Karen, 1,900. We're down to 3. The next team member is David, 250. All right, we're down to 2. One of you will play, one of you will go home. Maybe you'll get a chance to play some other day on our show. Okay. The player is Julie, 5,420. Congratulations. Sandra, let's see what you punched in. 8,000. That's a lot of movies. I'm sorry, that's wrong, though, and we'll have you back in the pool some other day, okay? Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's play Greed. Okay, Alan, congratulations. This is your team for Greed, and this is what you will be playing for. The Tower of Greed shows 8 questions that get you to £1 million. The first one at £5,000, moving all up. Finally, you get to £100,000, $250, $500, and then the $1 million prize is the top one, of course. Okay. Alan, it says here that if you won $1 million, you would do what? You would buy several racehorses and call one of them Greed?
Yes. I'd hope that Gordon Gekko was right and Greed is good.
And Greed is good. And if he's wrong, you'll be riding horses where you put some change in a machine and bounce up and down on it.
I think I'm too old for that.
You're too old for that? No, you're not. Okay, Julie. Julie.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You will be getting the first question, which is worth £5,000. It says in your card here that your most prized possession, 3 ducks. They are flying ducks and cost only £20 at a car boot sale.
3 ceramic ducks, Jerry, that hang on the wall, and they were very popular in the 40s and the 50s, and they're very difficult to come by.
And that's your most prized possession?
It most certainly is.
How many ducks could you buy if you won £1 million?
Oh, hundreds and hundreds, thousands of ducks.
Okay, here's the question for £5,000. Who rose to fame playing Dr. Doug Ross on television? Richard Chamberlain, Robert Young, George Clooney, Simon Shepherd. For £5,000, who rose to fame playing Dr. Doug Ross on television?
I'm very sure that the answer is George Clooney.
You are very sure. Alan, your responsibility as the leader is to either accept an answer or to change it. The answer you give is the answer that counts. What do you think?
I'll accept the answer.
You will accept the answer. Is George Clooney correct? It is. £5,000. Okay, Alan, as leader, as you know, you have another responsibility as well. It's not only up to you to accept or change any answer that is given by one of your team members, it is also your responsibility alone to decide whether or not you go to the next level. You could stop right now. Each of you has £1,000, right? You can go home with it. But you're not here to go home with £1,000. You want to go to the next level, don't you?
Racehorses cost more than that.
They cost a lot more than that. You couldn't even buy the feed.
That's true.
You could shovel the dirt, but that's about it. Okay, so you say you want to go on for £10,000?
I do, yes.
Okay, that responsibility then goes initially to you, David. You'll be asked the £10,000 question. Your special talent, you were asked in a pre-interview. While in the boys' brigade, David won the honorable title of nude ping pong champion. What in the world are you thinking?
Without going into too much detail, Jerry, suffice to say I had to give up due to the paper round.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope you always hit the right ball. Okay. David, here is your 10,000-pound question. What is the national currency of Sweden? Guilder, Tolar, Marka, Krona.
I'm going to go for Krona.
You say it's Krona. Alan, as leader, do you accept his answer or do you want to change it?
I'll accept that.
You will accept Krona. For 10,000 pounds, is Krona correct? It is! Okay. Congratulations. So far, not too tough of a job, huh? Feeling a little bit confident?
I'm glad of my teammates' help.
With your teammates' help. Okay, well now you have to make a decision and you can't ask them for help. You have to make the decision. Are you satisfied with the 10,000 pounds, which means divided among the 5 of you, 2,000 pounds for each? You can go home with that. Or do you want to continue and try for the 25,000 pound question?
Yes, we need more.
You need more. You greedy SOB. Okay, you need more. That's good. You're on the right show for that. But I tell you what, though. We've run out of time for this show. So, we're going to have you back tomorrow, where you will continue on your, hopefully, your road to £1 million. But tomorrow we'll start you off with the 25,000 pound question, okay? That's all the time we have for now. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow when 5 people will seek £1 million. Will they be greedy enough? See you tomorrow.
And tomorrow is Saturday night at 8 here on 5. Stay right there, please, as greed is the motive for murder in our movie Here Next.